everyone, and welcome back to Origaming! We have ourselves the next trial. This will be the third out of our 4 trials to repair the sword, so let's just hop on into it! So we need to get this god blade back in our hands.
About a god of the Northmen called Baldur. The second son of Odin. He was beautiful, good, and wise.
Loading screen.
He was fair of feature. He spoke fair words. He gave fair judgments. Light shone from him. Only good things were told of him. Yet he was the first of the gods to die.
Loading screen. And now, here we are. Now, Jesus Christ, where the fuck are we? I don't even know this time! We are in a ruined shipyard with a massive hotel-looking structure to be exploration-did. I don't like getting off your ship and seeing this and being like, here is where you will stay. Enjoy your vacation. Thank you very much. Honey? Are you sure we should be? Thank you very much. Oh. Well, good start. Sounded like a happy accident to get us going.
Does it see? Get closer.
I'll get that in a minute.
Don't go near it. Don't go there. Don't go too close.
You better fucking well believe I'm going near it.
Stay back. Don't touch it. You're curious. Because the mask is here. Where are we? It's the same.
Oh, good gravy.
It's nice. I like it here. Can we stay? Let's stay here.
Nope, going back to the other one. Going back to the shitty one. Well, that's interesting. So I'm going to explore the whole area in one way, and then I'm going to flip it around and explore all of it the other. Well, fuck you too!
But the bridge is broken. There's no way you can fix it. What do you do now?
No ways whatsoever. What am I going to do now? Maybe if I just look into this, and then all of a sudden, presto finito! Oh, look, the bridge is better. Dipshit voices in your brain. Why listen to them? Who needs to listen to them? I didn't listen to them. If I did listen to them, I wouldn't be here right now! To be fair, that's also the voices inside and outside of my brain. Hey, look, there's the first one. Which segment is this from?
The Northmen tell this story about the death of Baldur. It begins with dark dreams. Night after night, Baldur dreams of his own death, and the gods fear for his life. So Baldur's mother makes everything in the world: fire, water, iron, stone, earth, wood, beasts, birds, serpents, poison, sickness. Swear an oath not to harm ourselves. One by one, they each make their vow. Neither weapons nor wood will injure him, Baldur's mother boasts. Only Loki, father of Hela, the mistress of death, is not amused.
Loki. He is a god that I do very much enjoy. I always admire people who are smarter than me, and to be a god of trickery, you have to be pretty damn smart. Well, that's not opening. So, let us move on. Not going inside yet because...
Dillian is in there. Don't forget. You can feel it. You need
Nope.
runes to fight
Nope. I'm having trust issues. You said I need runes, though. Fine! I hope I don't regret this.
He's close. It's about you.
Just one?
Close. He loves you.
He loves you not.
Dillian. Dillian, we're here. Dillian. We're nearly here.
Dillian!
Open the gate. She
Dillian! I can't open the gate. There's a very obvious padlock on it.
can't. She will.
Now I can go down here, and I can knock the bridge over, and I can look through the mirror and flip the world back, and then I can get to a new area, which will do a new thing, and then I'll just keep flipping back and forth until everything's done. I know this whole thing already, it's just a matter of doing it now. Timber! Thank you. I'm gonna take you guys a story. Because it's story time. So I told you last episode how I have a cat now. I would like to tell you the story about it. If you don't want to hear it, cool! See ya!
What are you waiting for? Find a way. Find him. Go.
You know what? I'm not even gonna look at it. You guys are being very annoying about this whole thing. So, tough titties! And goodbye, Dillian. Poof!
Where's he gone? We're in the wrong world. He's not here. She's in the wrong. He's not in this world. He's in the other one. He's in the other one. He's in the dark world.
Yes, he is.
The dark.
What's your point? Am I on the other side of the gate? Oh, because I need to...
seems so simple. Black and white. Darkness and light.
Ah!
Narrow dividing lines of our own making. Dillian taught her to see further. To peek through the cracks and see the worlds of color stretching away from the gloom. And Senua explored new paths into the unknown.
Thank you.
The
No more
gods
talking.
feast and rejoice and amuse themselves by throwing spears and stones at Balder, striking at him with sword and axe. But he comes to no harm, whatever they do. The gods never cease to wonder at this great marvel. But Loki shapes himself into a woman and asks Balder's mother, "Is it really true that all things promise to keep him safe?" "I did not ask the mistletoe," Balder's mother confesses. "I thought it was too young." Oh dear.
The mistletoe? I think there's some lore there that I don't quite understand. I get it. The F is in here
was kind to her.
somewhere. I'm gonna keep looking around then. Oh, here we go. That works. Open sesame. Open sesame.
In a way that nobody else did.
Oh, there we go. Open sesame. Now, do I have to go back to the other world? Are these things that I just did going to result in changes? Because I got that one already. Right? Yes. I'm back out here. Right? Yes. Did I miss something in the house? I'm aware that you seem to think that there's a thing in here. I mean, there's that right there, which is almost what... Oh my god, is that it? Is that, like, actually it? How can I line this up properly? Well, maybe I need to go to the floor above and look at it from there. I didn't think I'd be opening this quite so soon.
What love feels like.
There it is! Fuck.
Senua, you've got it.
Why isn't he here?
He's gone.
He's in the dark world.
I know.
He's gone to the dark world.
Saved from the wrong world.
He's in the other world.
The dark world.
Without you.
Well, now that I have that, I'm a kitty cat. I'm a kitty cat by the name of Anne. I call her a kitty cat, but she is not a kitty cat. The story behind her is we went to an animal shelter to see about adopting a cat. And as soon as we walked in there, we went up to the glass room and we looked around and there's some kittens in there. There was some two-year-old cats kicking around. They were all just kind of being lazy and taking their time. And, you know, kind of that very low energy thing you tend to get from adoption agencies. But there was one cat that was sitting outside, and as soon as we walked up to the door, I kind of like, oh look, got up, walked through the little kitty door, came right to the front, and plopped its butt down in front of us.
Your love,
I was like,
he believed in you.
well, hi! Who are you? So we go in and we start checking out the cats. Open sesame. And this one was super friendly with us people. She's sitting there purring, and she's getting the good scratches, and she's loving it, she's flopping around, and she's happy. And I have this thing I do anytime I go to a place with animals. I will walk over to the closest counter or seating area that I can and just plop myself down.
He's up there. You are guilty. How do you get up? There's a way. There is a way up there. Find the way. She can do it. You're nearly there. Just find the way.
I'm not nearly there. I have a lot more lore stones still to find. Story on pause. Remember where you are, Brian. Remember where you are.
Loki makes a dart out of mistletoe and goes to the gods as they throw things at Balder. The blind god, Huth, was there. Loki asks him why he wasn't taking part. Huth says, I cannot see where Balder stands, and even if I could see him, I have no weapon. Loki replies, here is a wand. I will tell you where he stands. And Huth throws the mistletoe at Balder. It pierces through him, and to everyone's horror, Balder is killed. And for this, Huth is slain.
What? Are you serious? You're all throwing stuff at this guy and going, oh, look, he doesn't die. And then when the blind guy kills him, you're just like, oh, you killed him. We must kill you. Everybody else was trying to kill him, so what's the big hoopla?
He didn't know.
I need to figure out how to set that. Oh, there it is. Gotcha. Bitch. Can I open that? No, I can't. Can I should go check over here anyway. Yes, the thing I do where I go sit on the thing, because I don't like to like go around looking for animals. I like to sit down and see if any animals take notice, react, do anything, get a little bit of a grasp on their personality. And so I did, and after this cat had come in and started mushling away with the one human that was in the room, she then looked over at the person sitting on the couch and walked over, plopped up on the couch beside me and started nuzzling away. I was like, oh my god, I love this
The
cat.
Northmen tell how the gods mourned Balder. His body was to be burnt on his ship, but they could not manage to push it into the sea and sent for a giantess to do it. She comes riding a wolf and has vipers for her reins. She pushes Balder's ship into the sea with such force that the ground shakes and the rollers burst into flames. When Balder's wife sees his body carried onto the ship, her heart bursts with grief, and she dies. She's put next to her husband, and the pyre is lit, sending the dead to hell. But even so, the gods cannot accept his death.
Oh geez, they're scary noises. Alright, we'll pick up the next symbol. Oh, I'm sorry, the
Years
next
have
three
passed
symbols.
since she left her father.
Itchy.
She trained hard alongside her friend, Dillian. She saw things no one else could. Patterns, shapes, movement. An intuition that made her an exceptional warrior. Friendship turned to love. But the shadow of darkness never let her go, and she was caught between two worlds. That of Zinbel and her past, and Dillian, her future. Two realities tearing at her soul.
Do you think there's maybe one of the symbols up here? Maybe right there?
He believed in you. You have no time for this. Speed up.
Calm your tits. I'm going as fast as I can. Damn it. So after this cat gave its lovely little goodness, it kind of was like, okay, and then it went back to being outside. Cool, so we walked around a little bit, looked at some of the other cats, found a few of them. There was one in there that was really noisy. It apparently just been moved into that room and was still getting used to all the other cats that was there, but it was just meow, 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 meow. All the time. I'm getting smart. S-M-R-T. Smart, smart, smart. So we went around and looked at all the rest of the cats. Nothing's really going on. We go back into the room and we sit down by that cat again, and we get one of the ladies working there to come over and tell us a little bit about her. Find out that this lovely, adorable cat, and you'll find out in the future, but she has really cool fur. Like, it's a dark gray black on the tips, but when you like brush it backwards, all the roots are white, so it creates this really interesting effect when she walks around. Oh, I missed it. Can I look through that from here? I wonder. Nope, no I cannot. But this is good to know. I don't know if I just missed that last time. I don't remember seeing that. Oh, that's important. I should go get that first. That's yeah.
Does it feel like to feel a love so strong?
You just keep talking. I'm about to shut you all up. Oh, hey, there's only one more.
With grief, the gods send Hermod to ride to Hell and ask Hela to let Balder return home. All the gods are weeping, he says. Are they? Asks Hela. We shall see if he is truly missed. If everything in the world will weep for him, he shall go back to the gods. But if even one thing refuses, Balder stays with me. The gods send messengers everywhere. Weep for Balder, weep him out of Hell. And everything wept. Men, beasts, earth, stone, trees, metal, everything. Except for a giantess they find in a cave. Balder was never my friend, she says. Let Hel keep what she has. The Northmen say that the giantess must have been Loki in disguise.
Yeah, makes sense.
Dillion's in the tower.
He's there.
We're getting there. Have patience. I just gotta go find the last thing. I was kind of hoping it would be out here.
Do you even remember?
His love is guiding you.
Or so you say. It's about over here. Is there anything over here that I should... Oh, look, there's another thing over there that I'm going to have to push. Oh, right, I still have to find it. Open this? No, padlocked. Oh, there's the thing. Well, I know where the last one is. Hey, hey, good news. Anyway, turns out this cat had been through the SPCA twice. The last owner that she had was this little old lady, so that explained why she was a little bit cuddly and low maintenance. Oh! Oh, I'm on the wrong side. I need to go outside. Well, that's easy. Take me to another world! Caboose! Now, that gate is open over there, so can I make it now? Or rather, the door. Hey, the door's still open. We're good! That's this challenge probably complete now. But, two owners, been to the SPC twice. 8-year-old cat, so not young. And had been at the place for like months. Been there for months. Which, apparently for a cat, being at a place of adoption is a fairly significant chunk of time, because usually they get adopted faster than that, and nobody wanted this really old cat,
You are guilty.
and we fell in love with her. We wanted to bring her back home, and we did. So now she has a home again, and she is wonderful. The question that I have for all of you, and maybe you can help me answer it: what, mind you, what is the problem with an older cat?
What if they
over like a brand new kitten.
What are you doing?
Feel free. Drop me a line below. Tell me what it is that you think is the advantage. Because I don't know what it is.
What if they don't actually make sense? The gods were lying.
If you think it makes sense, but really the gods are playing with you.
It makes sense in your mind, but it doesn't make sense in the real world.
The gods are but it doesn't mean anything.
You can't read this language, you don't understand.
Sinbel was right.
You're wasting time.
You're cursed. You'll succeed.
Slow,
Quicker.
So,
Perhaps that if even the gods
Nope,
must
nope.
accept death, then so must we.
nope. You bitches talked over the whole fucking lore thing. Now I have to go back and do it again. Hi, I'm sorry, I didn't hear anything of what you said. One more time, please.
The Northmen tell how the gods punished Loki for Baldur's death. They captured him and took him to a cave. They fetched his 2 sons and turned one into a wolf, and he ripped his brother apart. The gods used Loki's own son's entrails to tie him down, and turned these bonds to iron, and dangled a poisonous serpent over his face, so that its venom would drip onto him. Each time the venom drips onto Loki's face, he writhes in agony. The Northmen say that is the cause of earthquakes. A reminder, perhaps, that if even gods must accept death, then so must we.
Does it feel warm?
Vengeance, I tell you.
Dillion loves you.
Vengeance is the way to be. Let's move back over here. Is this where I need to be? I don't actually remember what side I need to be on. I think it's this one. This is where Dillion is. This is the world where he is. So I'm just gonna hop down these stairs, exit the challenge, because this is probably going to be it. Mostly because I'm out of lore stones. They serve such a nice way of telling me how far into something I'm in. Which makes it really easy to ballpark how long I'm playing for. Open the thing. Get ourselves a little cutscene.
She thought she could defy him.
Okay, well, looks like I have to play the balance game.
Dillion!
Did you just gesture at me?
Dillion never much cared for the underworld, and looked dimly upon the druids, like her father, Sinbel. I guess he took after his father, a chieftain who believed nothing he couldn't see, and he happened to be blind. She felt safe in Dillion's arms, learned to see the world through his eyes. Slowly, the darkness that had bound her so tightly began to unravel.
I'm sorry! I have to know! I shouldn't be laughing at that.
Can you remember what life feels like?
Ooh, getting worse! I'm sorry. I'm not really sorry, but I had to do that at least once. Just once. I had to know what happened. And sure enough, it's just... We ended. Nothing big. Okay, give me the speech again and we'll get to the other side of the bridge.
Dillion!
Praise the sun! Dillion wants a hug! Oh shit, no he doesn't!
Your fault. He's disappeared. You've lost him to the sea. He's gone. You've lost him to He's gone to the water. He's drowned.
Darkness reigns supreme.
Senua,
Oh god. Hi Dillion.
your father cannot understand your darkness. He cannot see through your eyes. No one can. My own father was born blind. Doesn't have the faintest idea of what the night looks like. The word dark to him means as little as the word light. So someone is afraid of the dark. Should we fix them by taking away their sight. But you give up the beautiful world. You, and only you can see just to be rid of your nightmares. Or is this the price you pay for the gift you have? A gift that makes you so special in my eyes. Just another part of the person I love.
I lived for the wilds to protect you from my darkness. Because I love you. But it made it worse. I'm so sorry.
You've done it. You did it. The warrior trials. You need it. Go get the sword. You did it. The sword. You have to get the sword.
With grammar reforged, you will have Odin's blessing to walk, a goddess, into the halls of Helheim and challenge Hela as an equal.
So Dillion was helping me. And the sword will lead me to him. Like when we first met.
Oh well, I guess that's it. Is that it? Cool. Thanks everybody for tuning into Origaming. Emotions, am I right? They make you do some crazy and illogical stuff, which I almost feel by definition that's what emotions are. So thank you everybody for tuning in. Poor Senua. Got some more backstory on her though, so cool. We know more what's going on. Excellent. See y'all next time in the next episode. Thank you for tuning in. Looking forward to more.